There is a saying that if a product is free, then you are the product. We are thankfully past the times when people were owned and sold, but companies have found a different way to sell us and make money. In the first part of the video, I'll show you how Facebook targets you specifically and uses you to make money, so that the second part would make sense, where I'll show you how you can become less of a product if you still decide to stay on Facebook. So when an advertiser comes to the Facebook, they come to purchase your time and attention, so you are the exact product they are shopping for. This is how it looks like. Let's say I want to sell you my app. It wouldn't make sense to try to sell it to everyone in the United States, as that is 200 million people, and it would cost me $10 million to show the ad to everyone. So I can say, for example, that I want to target people with age 20 to 30, lowering the reach to 57 million people in the United States. Still expensive. Then I narrow it down to high school graduates, and Facebook has that information because you told them. Let's say they have to have an income of the top 25% of people. And they know it because you told them where you live, and you must have that much to afford to live in that area. I could further narrow it down if it was relevant to people with specific political views, specific relationship status, or even to only parents of preteens, for example. There is a ton of other data available to advertisers that you have voluntarily set in your profile, but also data that Facebook has gathered from your behavior, such as type of post you liked or commented on. If this is not scary enough, I'll show you that they also track you outside of Facebook, whether you browse on a laptop or on a phone. From what you are reading about, they know your interests. If you don't believe me, open any site, for example CNN, right-click and click Expect. Press Ctrl F and search for Facebook, and you will see there are Facebook scripts running on this site. So this is so when you press a like button, they know which page you have liked, but they know you were there even if you don't press the like button. Sites also run Facebook Pixel script, which tells the site what kind of people visited the site, so they can advertise to them later. Here they can log that I have interest in marijuana, since why else would I be reading an article about it? You don't know who may be able to purchase your data in the future. They have the ability to record and sell information of exactly what your interests are, products you're interested in, even what your health condition might be. From all this information, their algorithms can deduct pretty much everything else about you, and do much more in the future than just sell you to the advertisers. Many advertisers share this information between themselves, so even if Facebook script is not running, they could get additional information from other advertisers. Here is a source code of CNN website, and as you can see there is Outbrain, Amazon Ad System, Ensighten and others. It is not just CNN that is doing this, almost everyone is. I'll talk about ad blockers and other methods of protecting yourself in some other video. Collectively, these ad tech companies know you better than you know yourself. So what can you do about it? The easy solution for some of this would be to delete Facebook and all other social networks with any personal data on it. But if you decide to keep it for any reason, we will go over some steps to minimize what Facebook knows about you and become less valuable product for them to sell. The next steps will be much easier to complete on a computer, so go to one if you're on a phone, so you can follow and pause when necessary. And later, there are some steps that you also need to complete on a phone. Go to thefacebook.com and click on the profile picture on the top of the Facebook page. Then click on About. Here is some of the info Facebook has about you, and our goal is to minimize the amount of data we are giving to Facebook willingly. Start with contact at basic info. Remember how the advertisers can target certain ages from the beginning of this video. Change it to the age that nobody won't want to advertise to. Here I have changed my age to 113 years old. You may want to change the privacy to show this only to you. You shouldn't have your address displayed publicly anyway, but if you are in the United States or other country where the advertiser is selling their product, then you will have more ads. Throw the data off. Choose a low-income country. Here I have chosen a small town in a low-income country with low number of likes. I assume that there are not many companies there and they won't be able to target me by my estimated income. Again, choose to show this only to you. Be aware that Facebook might be able to target you regardless, as they still have location of your phone, and you can check it on this address. If this page is not empty, you will have to turn off location history in the Facebook app on your phone. Remove all other information from your About page or select wrong information. They are also using your taste of music, movies, sport, so scroll down and delete everything no matter how proud you are of your taste. This is only used against you. Remember ads like this where Facebook uses your friends to sell products to you. They're also using you to do the same thing, and your likes section further down is responsible for that. Scroll down to likes. Then go to the pen icon at the top and select Edit Privacy for your likes, and switch all to Only Me. I'm not certain if this will prevent Facebook from showing you the ads, but unliking everything will definitely clean up your newsfeed and show you only your friends' content, And isn't that what Facebook is supposed to be for? This may take a long time depending on how easy you are on the like button. Unlike everything except pages created by your close friends, it's better that Facebook recommends your friend's business to others than to recommend Samsung who already has enough money. Go to all other sections and remove everything. All this information is valuable to Facebook and can be used to sell you to advertisers. Facebook Help page mentions that you can turn off ads based on data we receive from partners about your offline activity. To do that, go to Settings, Ads, and adjust settings there. You may also have some friends that have made up names in their profile. This won't affect advertising, but may force prospective employers to call you on an interview, as they won't be able to find much about you just through simple search. Which is also a good thing. You could simply replace some of the letters, for example typing John with a 0. This was the first part. In the future, think twice before you click like on something. And if you really think you should react on a post, make sure the post is not a public one, as can be seen by this icon on the post. When you click an ad on the Facebook, only the Facebook is getting the money from the advertiser. The less you interact with a Facebook ad, the less an ad will have a value, and you won't be labeled as someone likely to click on an ad. The changes with ads may not be visible right away. Some have mentioned it took days and even weeks. In the second part, I'll show you how to prevent Facebook from tracking you outside of Facebook. So it looks like you're staying on Facebook for now. Share with your friends and become a tighter and closer community that shares only valuable information. Subscribe to be notified when the next video is available. Cheers.